Right. Hello YouTube, it's me, Perry, and I'm back in another video. Last week I made a video about me looking at my old BMX edits. Well, I looked at one edit with all my best clips put together. But it gave me an idea to go back to my very first Instagram video and look at the ones that I liked the most or whatever, you know what I mean? Quick little editor's note here. My hair looks fucking wavy. This is part one. The video is like 25 minutes long. I didn't think anybody would actually sit through a 25-minute video of me just looking at Instagram clips. So, part two will be out tomorrow, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. So I went back to my very first Instagram video. It was when, like, I've had Instagram since it came out, so when the video feature came in, like, this is the first thing I did. So it's funny because this is the first video I made. It's funny because I didn't know, but when you made the videos or whatever, that you had to do them straight up, because at the time you had to film every video straight up. It wouldn't auto to widescreen because there's no widescreen on Instagram at the time. So I made this video and I got my mate to film it sideways, and basically the fucking clip is sideways. So let's see what it is. Oh, a tail whip. Lovely. I remember that because that really hurt my ankle, and I remember every time I used to ride, I used to just have like blood stains on my socks because like I used to tail up like a lot, and like even just like the bolts on my cranks would just like stick. There's like whatever cranks I had, they were just like sticking out, and it would just hit my ankle all the time. So I'd always just have blood stains on my ankle and my socks. And my mum was like, "What are you doing with your ankles?" And I was like, swinging whips, you know what I mean? Like, what's next? What will we look at next? Oh, I love this. This is my I just got back from Unit 23, which is a skate park in Scotland, and I had started like tail whipping like loads of things. Like I've been able to tail whip for a while, but I had never like taken smaller things. But when I was in Unit 23, I whipped this little small bank that was like a little tiny bank. And I got home and I was like, you know, maybe I'll try tail whip off a curb. I don't know. I was feeling confident, you know what I mean? And to this day, this is my favorite tail whip, because I don't know whatever happened, it just worked perfectly. Like the size of the curb, the way I whipped it, came around like perfect, and I love it. It's like I've reposted on my Instagram multiple times. I love the thing. It's class. In the yellow trousers. Like, I don't know. I just like the look of it. I thought it was sick. Like whatever I did, it looked cool. God, I was so fucking skinny back then. A fresher face to me. Let's look at it one more time. Oh, bit of a bitch crank in. Whoop, swing a whip. Oh no. Straight pedals. I used to only go for land pedals, and I used to get so many shinners until I learned that you can land on cranks, because back then people used to give you shit for landing on cranks. I don't know. It was a different scene back then. This has really annoyed me because this is a hop opposite bar, but I've relearned opposite bars so many times. I remember like I learned bars like I learned hop bars first when I was younger or whatever. I like immediately after learned how to opposite bar. I knew how to do it straight away. I never had a problem with the bike tipping over because I was swinging to my wrong foot or whatever. But whatever happens, I left it for a year or two, and I started to do them again. And like the bike just like, I don't know, it might have been because my frame or whatever, but like the bike just started like toppling over. And like ever since like I started trying to relearn them again, like I just can't do them. Like I'll smack my knee or the bike will just flip over. I can do them now and again, but they hurt, so I don't really do them. There was a point where I had them, and there's probably a video of it somewhere. I had them out of like banks and stuff. Out of quarters are not too bad actually, but yeah, opposite bar. Going absolutely blistering speed here. Wasn't the nicest, but yeah. My feet go completely onto the cranks when I do opposite bars as well, which is funny. Oh, I like this. This is a crank arm. As I said in my other video, I used to like doing crank arms a lot. That was kind of cool. Just a little quick clip, I think. I think that's just it. Yeah, just a crank clip. Back in the day, Instagram was only 16 seconds, and you didn't know the struggle if you wanted to get an Instagram video with multiple tricks in. It was a fucking bitch, but yeah. So I have. Here we have like, I came second in this little street jam thing we had here, which is like when I was like riding a lot and I was doing a lot of my best tricks. And then a week or two later, I ended up breaking my ankle. My ankle is upside down here, and yeah, I'm on morphine. I'm getting morphine injected into me, and I'm taking helium. So that wasn't that fun, but that kind of put me off doing tails for a bit, and that's kind of why I stopped doing them a lot. That's my ankle. That's what it looked like when it was put back into place, and I was in a cast for a week. I was so hyped to ride that after a week in the cast, I was like, I could probably stand on this, and I was like standing on it in the cast and everything. I was like, man, I loved riding my bike. I couldn't go a day without riding a bike, and this was like heartbreaking for me at the time, just breaking my ankle, and like I couldn't really do anything. It was real fucking shit. One of my first like proper injuries from it. Is this like an older clip? This is just a nose mail. I'm not one for nose mails, but I was able to do it on this box once. Yeah, that's about it. It's funny though, because like when I was hurt, I was just so distraught, like that everyone's gonna be out riding and I'm gonna lose progression and shit. Like, so I even went out with a fucked foot while doing that and whatever. I think I got back to fitness around this time. Oh yeah, there we go. We're getting the boot off here. This is just the boot that's getting taken off. Yeah, I was in a little fucking one of them things where you can walk around in. So when I was back in that, got my shoe put back on, and this is where we got back into the videos. No more pictures, I promise. But this is my first hot bar spin back on the bike after I broke my ankle, and I was super hyped. I was super afraid that I was gonna kill myself. It actually really hurt. Whatever I did, I still feel the pain in my ankle from that injury because I'm an idiot. I did do the physio properly, but like, just that felt so good, just being able to do a hop and do a bar. It's just simple things like that or whatever. It was pretty cool. This is my first tail whip back. I remember this, my first fly out whip back after my ankle, and I was up in Belfast, and it was like a bank, but it's a bit of a steep bank, so it's kind of a fly out. And I never do fly whips, but I was super hyped on that. You don't know how happy I was about that. I remember I just kept doing it in a row because I thought I lost them after I broke my ankle, because I was super like, you know, oh, I rode for 6 weeks, I'm probably gonna not be able to do anything. But I got them back, and I was super cool. I was super hyped on that. Once again, back into doing them again. So here's a down whip, hop whip, pounded. Okay, so down whip on the hip, that's the worst thing to jump. I would not recommend anybody tail with that. And a hop whip, which I never ever do anymore. So yeah, pretty hyped on that. Oh, I did a bar spin off this big ledge and I punched myself in the face. It was actually quite funny. We'll go give that a look. But yeah, I punched myself like straight in the chin. It was fucking horrible. This is the biggest thing on video I whipped off. On video, I did whip off something in UCD. It was a lot bigger. We did film it for my video at the time, but I was doing a line, so I never put in the video, and then my mate lost the footage of me doing it, and that's when I stopped doing tail whips, which I'll get into after. So I have me going to a ledge and just swinging a hop whip off. Super hyped on that. And my mate getting super hyped on that as well, which is funny. Let's have a look at that again, will we? This is when I learned that you can just land cranks and you'll probably land on most things. So I was just landing straight cranks every time I was doing whips. But yeah, that's one of my high flips. I always go back and look at that clip because it's really cool to see that I was able to just whip off something like that. It's funny, out on a cold day, just doing hop whips. Who does that, like, you know what I mean? Oh man, it was cool being good on the bike back in the day. Mate doing a blindfolded hop bar, and then I just did a hop whip because I wanted to do a hop whip. Don't know why, but I would never do that these days. Oh, here's my first double bar, which was in the last video, but I was on Instagram first. Yeah, you know the story with that. It was in my last video, but there's another viewing of it. I was super hyped on these. I think this is in like an edit somewhere, but like I figured out how to put like actual edit clips on Instagram. So like I fucking just robbed it from a YouTube video, and like I was super hyped on this. This is really cool. I think this is before I broke my ankle, but like I was really hyped on these clips. God, the quality's horrible. Ice bar. I haven't done one of them in a while. 3 off that big thing. That's cool. No, same thing. I keep forgetting that all the Instagram clips were only 15 or 16 seconds, one of them, but like I keep waiting for more and like nothing's happening, which is funny. Here's me barring down this little thing, just barring a little off the flat. I never bar things like steps or anything, so that was kind of cool. Oh, this is filming for my Recover edit, which is basically an edit for my ankle, like a comeback edit. I ended up hitting my head and you'll see the pictures. I'll show you the pictures on the way up. So this is like, that's the start of one of the lines that was in the last video. It's just a hop whip. It's not even the one I landed. I don't think this is just where I fucking swung out, which is kind of cool. Once again, impossible to whip because of these spotlights here on the bottom. Once again, impossible to fucking film or to do because these spotlights here on the bottom were really hard to see, like they're just getting in my eyes. It's like this spotlight I have on me now. It's really difficult. It just makes your eyes flash. But yeah. Try to find. This is just when I put 4 pegs on. I remember back in the day, if you didn't have 3 pegs, you weren't cool. It was 2, went to 3, and then one day before the craze hit of 4 pegs everywhere, I popped on 4 pegs and did these stupid tricks that look horrible now. But yeah, obsessed with feeble hards, as you know. So it's like a fucking feeble Manny 180 or a feeble 3 Manny 180 or whatever. And then some shitty switch ice pick with metal pegs, which is kind of funny. Yeah, so here we go. Here, I was doing that Rakuva round I was just talking about. The video's been taken off YouTube now, which is really disappointing because it's my best riding I've probably done. Most of the clips were in that last video I did anyway. But it's me. I was doing a kinker and I jumped off halfway and hit my head, and I have a scar. Is it? Which side is it? It's here. I have a scar here. I don't know if you can really see it, but my eye ray kind of blocks it. But I split my head open, got a concussion, knocked myself out, and that stopped the edit, which I was filming a recovery edit and then went back to the hospital, which is kind of funny. This is recovering. I had a party at my house and one of my mates had his bike there and I did a hot bar. I was absolutely faded, which is quite funny. So blurry-eyed hot bar. I actually kind of like this. This is something I never do, which is like a bonk 3 tap. I wish I had a cassette to do all this shit again, but I think I'd miss a free coaster or put a cassette back on. Might get 2 wheels one day. So I was like, yeah, it was like a tap to, I don't know, it was cool. I liked it. I had some shitty Manny 180 half cab bar. Typical. This lip's cool. I was really hyped on this. I was really into the feeble hard half cab bars, but this one was really nice. And I really liked the way it looked, so popped on the ground. This is what made me get a free coaster. One of the lads I know who's a sick rider, go check him out, Ryan Alward. I'll put the thing here. He's like professionally cool, you know. He's really good. He got a free coaster and he came to the skate park and I tried it out and it just made me want to get a coaster. Just the way it felt and the way it was like you didn't have to pedal back and everything was so simple. So yeah, it was cool. I liked it. This clip's kind of cool actually. This is like a little ice bar and then I did a truck fakie, I think. They just grounding in the background. Ice bars are so cool, man. That was mad back in the day doing them all the time. I wouldn't even think about doing that now, like a truck fakie to a full cab, like it's insane, like even if it is like the pedal pressure gay ones, but yeah.